We read in the parsha about the sota, the suspected adulteress. How does a woman become a suspected adulteress? A man sees his wife flirting with another man, and he forewarns her that she should not sequester herself with that man. She defies his warning, and she sequesters herself with that person for a period of time, which we don't know what happened. They could have had sexual relations, and it's unknown. So the Torah tells us that this woman is not permitted to her husband. She's forbidden to him until it's been verified what happened. And she claims her innocence. So there's a process. If the husband is agreeable, he takes his wife to the Kohen, and there's the ritual of the sota, which ultimately will verify whether she's innocent or guilty. So Rashi cites Chazal that when the Torah speaks about the portion of the sota of Ma'kosov L'Mala Min Inyan, what is juxtaposed before this subject is discussed? Ish is Kadoshav Lo Yiyu. A man who has something of sanctity, it will be for him. Imato Ma'akiv Matos HaKohen. If you withhold the gifts which are rightfully the Kohen's, Chayechosh Etztorach Lovo Etzlo. I swear on your life that you're going to be forced to come to him, Lohavi Lo Es HaSota, to bring to him the suspected adulteress. So the obvious question is, the man himself, he withholds the portions, the tithes to the Kohen. So it's his failing. He's transgressed. Why should this manifest itself that his wife should become a sota? That his wife should somehow cross the line and transgress the law of adultery, which is one of the most serious, extreme violations of the Torah that prohibits her. The children of mamzerim are illegitimate. Why? Why is his failing become her problem, her issue? We had asked in the past, we find that the Torah tells us, Moshe Rabbeinu says, that initially, because of the Chet Egel, all Aaron's children were meant to die, because he participated in the gathering of the gold. But his tefillah, his supplication, annulled 50% of the decree, and therefore only 2 of his sons died, the other 2 survived. Allah is in the Somar. So it seems to be, why did they die? Because of the father's sin. So there were a number of difficulties. Firstly, Chazal tell us they didn't die because of their father's sin. They died because he krive Zora. Either they brought the incense offering without consulting with Moshe Rabbeinu, shtuyayin hoyu, either they drank wine and they officiated. Other reasons are given unrelated to this. But yet, Moshe Rabbeinu says the reason why they died was because their father had participated to some degree, gathering gold for the Egel. Thirdly, they were adults, and regarding an adult is not liable for the sins of the father. Ish b'chetu yumas, each person dies on his own accord. So how do we associate Aaron's failing to the death, to the passing of his children? And over here, because the husband fails, therefore she becomes a sota. God forbid. She's somehow lured into this relationship which destroys her life. So we had said in the past that Chazal tell us in 2 locations that to be protected from all the machinations of the Yetzer Hara, one needs special divine protection. That if not for what we call divine intervention, the Yetzer Hara, the evil inclination, would outwit us, and it's impossible to survive and to succeed. It says, Ilmole Hashem Ozri lo yocholo. If Hashem would not assist you, you cannot survive it. So you need special schus, siyata d'shmaya. Why did Nadav and Avihu make the mistake they made? Because if they make the mistake in their own accord, they drank wine, they chose and they decided not to consult with Moshe Rabbeinu to bring the incense offering. That was their decision. But why didn't they have the clarity not to make that mistake? Because if they die, it causes tremendous grief and pain to Aaron, their father. The answer is the father deserved that level of pain and grief. Why? Because he participated in the Chet Egel by gathering the gold. So the schus of Aaron did not protect his children. Because normally we say, this the Orachaim HaKodesh says, Ragli Chasidav Yishmor, God watches the feet of the Hasidim. He should have given them special clarity. But because Aaron over here did not deserve that special shmirah, that he should not have this pain, therefore his sons made the mistake. So why did his sons fail? It was their mistake. They drank wine, whatever. They didn't consult with Moshe Rabbeinu. That's why they died. But meaning the annulment, the decree was that if not for that, all 4 sons would have somehow made a mistake. They wouldn't have clarity. They would have failed. But the fail would have been their own failing. They wouldn't have merited the shmir of their father. Normally a woman has shmir from a husband. A husband has certain merits, what we call schuyos. His schus should have protected her. That she shouldn't have been attracted to this man, to this relationship. Because the husband himself failed, he did not bring the proper tithes when he should have to the Kohen, Hashem says, your schus will not protect your wife from being attracted to another man. But why was she attracted? This was her own failing. It was her own failing that she chose to enter into this relationship. And Hashem said, normally your schus would have protected her, that she would have had no interest in this relationship, regardless of what the man who she got involved with, what his interests were. But because you did not go to the Kohen when you should have gone to the Kohen, I swear on your life, now you will be forced to go because your wife will be the suspected adulteress.